In this lecture, we'll look at how to export these geolocations into a Garmin GPS device. In lecture 1, we looked at how to create geophotos. In lecture 2, we looked at how to create a map web part that can pull the geophotos and display them on the map. Now in lecture 3, we'll look at exporting these geolocations from these photographs to a Garmin GPS device. The reason we need to export these locations into a Garmin GPS is we may want to drive out to these physical locations as part of your business process. So let's take a look at developing a custom SharePoint extension that will export these locations out into a Garmin GPS. Now for this demo, I'm going to use a Garmin Nuvi 360 that lets you export GPS waypoints or locations from computer into the Garmin GPS so you can take it out to the field. Okay, let's navigate back to our geophoto library. There is a new option called Export to Garmin GPS. This is a custom extension that we would add on to this geophoto library that will let us export this list to a Garmin GPS device. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to click on Export to Garmin GPS and I'm going to click Save As and save it on the desktop. So it says Garmin waypoints.gpx download has completed, and let's go to the desktop to look at the file, and there's the file right there. To open this file, I'm going to use a little application called Easy GPS. Now you may have other applications that lets you import GPS waypoints or point of interest from the computer to the GPS device, but for this demo I'm going to use this Easy GPS program, which is a free program, to open up the file that we just created on the desktop. It has detected and repaired some problems with the GPX data. That's fine. Click OK. And now you see that the 3 photo locations have been imported into this little program, and it shows you the 3 locations over here. Now I'm going to click on this Send to GPS button. This will send the photographs locations to the GPS device. So there it is, Garmin, it found 3 waypoints or point of interest, and it's going to send to my Garmin Nuvi 360 that's connected via USB. So let me click OK. So let's look at the waypoints or the point of interest that have been downloaded to the GPS device. So here's my Garmin Nuvi. I click on Where to, My Locations, Favorites, and you see that the 3 geophoto locations, the carousel ride, the sidewalk, and the swimming pool, are imported into the GPS device. So let's go for a ride. Click Go, and it'll start mapping.
Continue 0.2 miles, then turn left on Jet Ferry Road.
Now let's say I want to add another waypoint. Let me go to the menu.
Turn left on Jet Ferry Road, then turn left.
Go to Where to, My Locations.
In 0.2 miles, turn left on Dunwoody Club Drive.
Let's say I want to visit the sidewalk. Click Go.
Club Drive.
And it's going to recalculate.
Continue 0.4 miles, then turn right on Spalding Drive.
The first extension we're going to learn to program will automatically extract the GPS coordinates from the geophoto. The second extension is going to let us map those coordinates on a Google map. And the third extension is going to let us export the coordinates to a Garmin GPS as shown here in this link. This concludes our first section, which is an overview of all the components that we are going to learn to develop in this course.